Live from the Taste of Country Music Festival, Craig Campbell, his song Out of My Head is on the radio, and he's getting ready to perform day 2 of the Taste of Country Music Festival. And Father's Day is on Sunday. What is some great advice your father gave you that you still use today?
My one thing that I remember about my stepdad, who pretty much raised me from the time I was 6 years old. On a serious note, he told me anytime I shook a man's hand, is to shake it firmly and look at them in their eyes, like this right here. Don't look at the hand, look at the person.
That's a good shake. It really is. He does a nice job with that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: when you were growing up in Georgia, were you a festival guy? Did you come out to music festivals or do the whole tailgating at concerts? And what kind of scene did you have set up?
We had a few festivals around us. One of our biggest festivals was the where I'm from is Vidalia. We had the Vidalia Onion Festival. Not far from there, we had the Redbreast Festival. Saw some of my first concerts. I saw Paul Brandt at the Redbreast Festival. I saw Tracy Bird at the Onion Festival a couple times. So we weren't much on. I wasn't much on tailgating, but I always did make it out to the shows.
Were you the kind of guy who would stay to the very last note, or would you leave to beat traffic?
Well, I remember one time. Most of the time, we'd stay till to the end. But I do remember one time going to see a Vince Gill concert, and it turned into a guitar fest where he was just playing solos, and so I was like, man, okay, I'm tired of this. Let's go. So we left early.
You wrote the song from your new album, Topless. I understand you wrote that with your wife, Mindy. When you performed that song, does anybody take it a little too literally?
No, I encourage it actually. We did it this past week at the CMA Fest, and before we started, I said, if you take your shirt off, I'll take mine off, but I had no takers.
What's that dynamic like writing with your wife? Do you guys have the same musical interests, and do you get along in that kind of capacity pretty well?
Yeah. And she moved to Nashville herself to be a singer, and I got lucky. I got the record deal, and but she still sings. She writes great songs. We write. She got this song on the record, and she's got some stuff going on with some independent things. But she's awesome.
And one last question with Craig Campbell. We saw a tweet from a couple of days ago that you were looking to hunt down Justin Moore here today, so you guys could write a song together. Has that happened?
I haven't. I saw Justin this morning when I first got here, but he looked like he was headed off somewhere. But I haven't seen him since. But I do have a great song title that I think he'd be awesome to help me finish this thing with.
Can you share it?
Yeah, it's called "What Happened to Those Days."
That would be a pretty good one. I could see. He likes a little nostalgic songs like that.
What happened to those days, back when you could pray in school and you could ride around with your shotgun in the back glass and, that kind of thing. And I just feel like me and Justin could write that one.
Song is Out of My Head. The album Never Regret. In stores now. You can check them out. Craig Campbell from the Taste of Country Music Festival. Let me get one more handshake.
One more handshake like this.
That's good stuff. It is.